Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We are live. And for all those listening on the podcast, as always, thank you. You can join us on our live broadcasts. Sundays at 4 p.m. Central. Well, today it was 4:02, so I apologize. But generally right about 4 o'clock hour. Within a minute or so, we are, out there and about, getting our gamers therapy going. So
Charles, welcome.
Hello, Charles. How are you, sir? Oh, let me put our little welcoming out for everybody. Welcome, everyone, to the freshest brewed therapy available in this verse or the next. I just thought that would be appropriate, And I'm sure you will remember where that sentence came from. This verse or the next. So the light's kind of doing something funny with my teeth. It's making them stand out. Look at that. I've never seen that. Okay. Talk this way.
Lord.
I don't know. We'll see if that helps. Now I got a circle in my eye. How are you, Charles? Hopefully you're doing good. You're full. You just had a late lunch? Yeah, we had a late lunch too. We went and had a little bit of fun with the granddaughter and went and just goofed around at the mall. Believe it or not, the malls out here are in full swing. They're not anywhere close to dying or dead. And the one has like a merry-go-round inside. Carousel. So she likes that. Telemachus says, "Greetings, E people." Hello back, E person. You guys know we're not rich enough to afford any kind of artificial intelligence or bots, so you're just stuck with us. Really, if I could create an alternate personality, I might, just to send it to work. But, for right now, we're real. We're not digital. Well, I guess live. I don't know. It's been another wonderful week of snow and cold weather in our part of the neighborhood.
Yeah, it was pretty cold.
Gave Greg lots of extra work to do, so it's all good. It's all good. Still, hobby wise, it's just been an okay week. Ashley's over here. I don't know, what are you cleaning out, a paint tray?
Yeah, because someone gave it to our granddaughter, Gregory.
Yeah. So Ashley's cleaning out a paint tray, and she printed out a bunch of those little ships for the one-page rules, Human Defense Force. However, some of them are leaking resin, so I don't know. Trying to get those cleaned up so we can get them painted. Because as you guys know, last week Ashley started painting one of mine Hello Kitty pink. So
didn't the granddaughter finish painting it?
She took it over, yeah, and she's gonna complete the painting. I'm like, okay. So probably some more
neon colors.
Yeah, it'll be pretty bright and shiny. So we took Mythos's advice and are working on that Nightbot. Oh, hey, hello, Jeff. He says he's just saying hi and
Jeffy
gave us a thumbs up. You can't stay. Have a great week. You too, Jeff. Thank you, man. We appreciate it.
So just a real quick update from last week. I talked about we were planning on putting our dog Jessie down Monday. We ended up having all the kids over. They went and said their goodbyes, and when we woke up Monday morning, Jessie did pass away.
Yeah, so she died in her sleep here at the house, and that's what we woke up to Monday, but kind of knew that was coming. And so she's, you don't hear us talking about her in the background. She's not here, so she'd have a good life, and got to do as much as she could. It's been weird though, and it's hard, you know what I mean? Because you come home and like Ashley will be gone for work, and I get off of work while she's at work, so I come in and the dog's gone. This is not really there to welcome us. Charles says his house is quiet. His son-in-law plays soccer on Sundays. They've been gone all day. Probably want to eat afterwards and maybe grocery shopping. Grandson's favorite word is go. All right. Well, that gives you some peace and quiet then, right, Charles? I mean,
get some gaming done.
Sometimes that happens when you're overloaded and all of a sudden there's nothing. No more peace and quiet. No, I mean, there's just nothing. Then you're like, okay, what do I do now? And where do you start? So that's kind of weird. But sometimes you can get things done. Anyways, that was our update with Jessie. So she's missed, but it's okay. It's okay. So far,
she's no longer suffering. That's all that matters to us.
Yeah. So there we go. Hopefully that answers some of the questions. Charles says, but my recliner is so comfortable and I can't reach the table from it. Well, then just, you know what? Then just relax, Charles. It's okay to just relax. I know what happens when you're on your go your whole life and you stop. Like this is wrong. And yet I talk to people all the time who are, they've binge watched this or done that and I don't know what to do when I get a chance to relax because I'm used to just go, go, go.
He actually doesn't.
Really, it throws me off. And I'll complain, gosh, I wish I had a chance to do this and that. And then when I do, it's like, okay, where do I start? I got all sorts of projects to work on. So, but it's good. Take the time to just relax, man, and enjoy life. That's what we're supposed to do. At least that's what I've been told. I am a little irritated that it's Sunday already. And, ooh, look at that. See, we're using the Nightbot thing. So we'll see how that works. And it pops up. Now, also, it's going to pop up with some keywords I'm just waiting for. I'm going to start adding all you guys. So get used to it. I just am messing around with it. So right now, it takes commands. So we'll see how that goes. But I plan on adding Charles in there, Telemachus, so that people mention certain things, your stuff pops up, Jeff. All you guys that show up all the time. It'd be kind of a way to like push your channel because I get views afterwards, after the show also. And I wonder, did that pop up on Facebook too? It should have.
I don't know. I'll tell you in a second.
So let's see how that works. Charles says, do either of you have any official time off between Christmas and New Year's? I assume, Greg, you're kind of on standby in case it snows really bad or something breaks. So let's see how that works. Yeah, so what happens is Ashley's...
No, it did not.
Ashley has... the work she does is with people with dementia. So it's in a care facility, so it wouldn't close any holiday. So if her shift happens to be on that day, she would be working.
Which I am working.
Are you working Christmas Day or Christmas Eve?
You already have that schedule out.
Okay. For me, I technically have the day off. Same with New Year's. However, if something breaks, especially a water line or
which usually happens at least
something
once.
That I get called in, so I technically have those some time off, but it is a standby thing where I really don't know. You can't really, in other words, I can't really plan anything, And Telemachus says, does the bot make ham and cheese? No, it does not make ham and cheese. If it did, that would be awesome. I'd have them make me some roast beef. You ever have a grilled roast beef and cheese? Because that's pretty good too.
It's the same concept.
No, but I throw mushrooms and onions in mine, and I kind of fancy pants it. But yeah, and then the bot that's in our Facebook group, I don't know. That's a Facebook thing. So I've got, I don't know if I like it or not. It'll bring up a question.
Some of them are okay, and then other ones like seems like it slams you.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if it's really good or not. It does increase a little bit of more conversation because people are more into watching these days as opposed to participating. So
I don't remember what green I used.
what?
I do not remember what green I used.
Oh, you're in trouble.
I only have 2 greens on my table.
So you're talking about what green you have for?
I don't remember what green. I know I coated it with this. I don't remember. Life of me, do not remember what green I used.
I don't know.
You'll have to figure it out.
So it's so yeah, I don't know. But they're shoving AI into everything. So unfortunately,
I'll go dark.
It's getting harder and harder to get away from it, even if you don't want nothing to do with it. It's just being forced upon you anyways. As it doesn't really matter what people want, I don't think, anymore, and nobody says anything, so things just get put on you. That's what happens. So it is the way that the world is going.
Oh, do.
We could try to get a bot so that it would paint your miniatures for you, Ashley, and you don't have to.
My miniatures will so kick your ass.
What?
My miniatures will so kick your butt.
Why are you being that way? I was just talking.
Because it's the truth.
There's some sort of competition she has to do, so this thing is got a light on it. It's there both. There we go. Ooh, there you go, Ashley. Charles says he's going to build 3 Soviet Su-76M self-propelled vehicles.
Nice.
Ashley likes any and all the Soviet build stuff. Was it what the ones I bought for you that were? Oh, they were like howitzers. They're artillery, but they would shoot straight onto a tank. The Carnations.
Carnations. Yeah, Keegan don't like those.
Yeah, because
those are artillery. Nope, they're also straight fire.
They'll straight fire. They're like anti-tank also, or vehicle.
Yeah, he don't like this.
We do need to get some Team Yankee going too.
Yeah, me and you will play because at least we don't hide behind things.
Now she's talking about you there, Keegan.
I mean, it's not a lie.
So I think, Ashley, you got some T-80 tanks to paint still.
Yeah, I still got T-80.
Just a couple. Well, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sitting on a desk.
Yeah, but I gotta see if I have the coloring.
Found them in a box, and I have them right here. Well, you mean the same paint you had on your others?
It was a airbrush green.
Oh yeah, the thin base paint. That worked pretty good.
I had okay luck with it.
Yeah. We've had pretty good.
I don't think this was the right green, but I guess I'm screwed either way.
Not really. Paint it the other green then.
Nah, I already got most of it painted.
Yours are like alien ships, so you can
kind of. Okay, if one's a little different, it'll just be the mother.
I haven't started painting mine yet. I've been looking at colors for like an engine effect. Not so much a color scheme as, a propulsion effect.
Didn't you find one that was doing the actual same models?
Yeah, but his was such a complicated thing that I don't know if I can do that.
I'll watch it. I'll do it.
Well, I mean, time-wise, it involved like 4 or 5 paints and glaze and all sorts of stuff. And anyways, it gave off like a bluish plasma glow, like the ship was propelled forward. So I'm just kind of looking around, to see what effects I'd like to put on it, because we could throw down a small skirmish on our. Although you're supposed to have how many ships?
It said 12 to 15 each. I think we have 12.
Yeah, and some of them were. Well, I don't know what to do with these little squadron guys that you printed out, but
They're part of it.
Yeah, we'll see how those work. And like we talked about last week, we were wanting to get some clear resin, or at least I thought it'd be cool to get.
Well,
clear
we also
resin.
weren't planning on cremating our dog either.
Yeah.
So, that money kind of went to that.
Well, yeah, I was just going to say, I thought it would be better, though, just to have clear bases for the ships. It might look a little...
we have ship, like Star
just might look a little
maps,
better.
or I think would be our best ones. Because we do have space ships.
Well, yeah, you can play them on there. So that's, I mean... That and terrain. I have been looking around at different STLs to get us some better. The problem with our terrain is we have little bits of stuff. What I need is like enough to throw down a full table full, we have some things, but I really need to get. I'd like to get some more to add to it because I just enjoy having terrain on the tabletop to game with. So with that said, I've just been cruising around, and
we just need to pick a genre and stick with it because we jump way too much.
Well, we do stick with what we've got, I guess, but it's like boarding action is basically Kill Team, just a different format. And we got the World War I games, but I did order a small this week from Leinster Games. I can't remember the exact name of it. Anyways, when I seen the plane, I was like, oh, okay, it's a balloon buster. It's a British, with the mounted rockets. So for World War I. So
he bought it and went and said that he was buying it for me.
I did technically buy it for you because the Germans have command of the blimp in the scenario.
That blimp could be changed to whatever. You just wanted to be the German, so that's what we made it.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, then I'll be the British. I'll take the planes and attack it.
Again, we can make the balloon a British balloon.
Either way, I was trying to be nice. And
it was his way of just going and
store out by buying
another
from him and help Ashley out. And so there's my
buy me Russians, not British, Russian. Actually, I don't think Russians have
World War II. We could buy some Russian stuff, but so anyways, I got a plane coming, and it should do well against the blimp. Is what
if I can get away from the ground units.
Well, we'll remove some of that, so it just got.
We did. It required like 8 of them, and we knocked them down to 4 because we thought that was too much.
Yeah, your guys were wiped out before they.
One freaking turn.
Well, you did draw an explosive card, but that's.
Well, all my other guys were destroyed.
Yeah, so if you pull a card that's got the explosion marker, then your plane is destroyed instantly. Ashley did not have good fortune pulling that card. She pulled it pretty quickly, and so we're going to redo that scenario, like I said, and take it from there and see how it plays out, because it did end too quickly.
Yeah, we were done by round 3. It's like, no, we're not even gonna.
I was like, I recorded it, but I was like, this is way too fast. It wouldn't have seemed real, even though it was, but it was just insanely quick. So,
I mean, I lost the last Wings of Glory one we did, but at least we did, I think, 15 rounds before I actually got.
I don't know. It was
murdered.
Something. Charles says, dang, he dropped a small part and he can't find it. We all know that.
Oh, we've done that.
Dropping a small part. And the worst part is you don't know if it broke either.
Especially when they've been 3D
you're trying
printed.
to figure out.
No.
where did it go? I mean, you're like, I know it's on
It's
the
there
floor,
somewhere.
but can't find it.
And then once you get a new piece and have that fixed,
Yeah.
you will then find the piece. Because I dropped one of these little squadron of my guys, so I have one that is missing a little guy. Can't find him whatsoever.
Pardon me.
I have 2 of them on this. It busted. I dropped it and it broke, and I have no idea where.
You'll just have to reprint.
I'll end up reprinting it, and then I will find that little guy.
Yeah, I don't. We know what that's like, Charles. It does suck. So good luck finding it then.
I still think I used the moot green. Because that seems
You
awful.
might have.
I did, because that seems awful dark. Sorry, I'll change that one up. I'll make that as my
You could do whatever you want. Yours are like Tyranids. They're
yes, but I still like a coherent.
Yeah, the same paint scheme.
I mean, look at how all my, going back to Warhammer, all the Death Guard was. It was all coherent. My Ratmen are all coherent. The Star Hosts are all coherent. So.
Well, maybe I could paint my ships blaze orange for safety, so they don't accidentally do friendly fire on each other.
No, they'll still.
Not that that would make any difference in a quote space battle.
Uh-oh.
Where
did I put? Oh, there it is. Before I lose this card, put it away.
So to get in to pop out some of these little tiny pieces in the prints, I'm sure you guys use little picks and stuff. That's what we did. We got a cheap $2.
Yeah, it's like $2 or $3.
$2 from Harbor Freight and Tools for little like dental picks. Obviously, I wouldn't use them for dentistry.
I mean, you probably could.
Yeah, it'd be painful, but the little kit worked out good for scraping small pieces of, cleanup out of really tight, small areas you can't get your fingernail into or something like that. Then you can get these little picks in and
it comes with like, I think 5 or 6 pieces.
Yeah. My setup. So, I mean, I've got things done, more or less, just not exactly what I was looking for. What was that?
Facebook.
Oh.
Because my phone went off too.
That was on the...
Probably Messenger.
Yeah. Generally, I don't hear that.
Oh, I just stabbed myself.
You got to be careful.
So, 2 days ago, or was it last night that I did it? Last night. I was trying to take something off our wall because we went and put a little, like, one of those cheap switches that are lights in our closet. And I tried moving it. I couldn't get it with my nail. So I took my knife out to try to pry the corner up. Ended up slicing right in here. Not deep enough I need stitchers or anything, but I need to just avoid knives. I've nicked myself so many times doing miniatures that it sucks.
Well, on the other hand, the light does work now in the closet. Just one of those stick-on ones with a switch and you turn it on and the whole thing lights up, So it gives you some light. But they're kind of cheesy, but they'll work for a little bit. You've just had bad luck hurting your hand lately.
My tendonitis is flaring up real bad in my left wrist. It's up in my thumb. So I've been wearing a compression brace on it, and that sucks. So, yep, that's the point of the gloves. That, and I have actual nails now. So, again,
That's why you're using gloves now, huh? So you don't get it all over your nails.
Yeah, they're pretty nails.
Yeah, that's good though. You may as well. That's what the gloves are for. Hey, Mini Warmont.
This is Zombicide. This is Zombicide.
Hey, Mini Warmont. Type the word Zombicide into the chat.
Hold on, that's what I was gonna do.
See what happens.
Isn't it? Yeah, they're pretty nails. Close. I didn't turn you back on.
So Charles is looking for a small part there, Mini Warmont. Right? We're just chit chatting. And
there it goes.
There you go. Anytime someone says Zombicide, it's going to pop up. Mini Warmont, online plastic crack dealer located in hot as pancakes off the griddle, Arizona. He's under a rock waiting for the next customer. Right now. See?
All right. Yep. Nope. I'll go over. Bye.
Whoops, something going on.
Crystal's smoke alarm's going off, and Aaron's home alone, so he's freaking. So I gotta run over there.
Oh, okay. Hopefully they don't burn the house down.
It should just be Aaron.
Uh-oh.
So, all right, I will be right back.
It's always something. See, Mini Warmont? I'm going to do that, something like that for everybody. Everybody's going to have a keyword, and when people randomly just start texting or typing, it'll pop it up. So, there you go. It'll pop up one. Do you think that's funny? I thought it was kind of funny when I did it. It's kind of our way of like sending traffic back or advertising you guys while it's in the conversation. So as I talked to Mythos, and he told us how to basically set it up, and I'm like, okay. And you give it commands, and so the command to pop your stuff up is whenever people mention Zombicide. And we'll figure something out for Charles and something out for everybody else. There you go. It prompted the other one. So we'll see. I don't want to be spam, so it's like a test. So we're like 30 minutes in, and it popped up. Check out our coffee cup. And then the mushroom infused coffee, which I think it did about 10 or 12 minutes ago. So I'll have to maybe readjust that so it don't come up every 10 minutes or something. I don't know. I have to mess around with it. So like if when Mythos gets here, I'll have him type something in. But yeah, I kind of want to do that for everybody. And see, that way it'll just automatically pop up everybody's I'm sorry, my brain's getting ahead of itself. Everybody's linked to their channel or what they're doing. So yeah, so you guys let me know what you think about that. But today's a test run on it. So there you go. And oh man, what else I gotta say? Yeah, I don't know. I've got a lot going on in my head trying to figure out what to do next with the end of the year coming up so quick that it's like, trying to catch up some things and go forward. But like I said, there's just always stuff coming up. Yeah, for Charles, we could put the word orc in there. And that's what I'm saying. I've got 3 commands in there now just to test it. One is for coffee. And then this is like where it brings up the mushroom coffee. That's supposed to, after 10 minutes after like 4 different comments were made, then 10 minutes after those comments, it should pop up. So We'll have to see how that works. Hey, hello, Kai. How are you? Long time no see. We're just sitting here messing around with the Nightbot thing for us, and we're gonna start getting it set up so that when people get in a chat and they mention certain keywords, it kind of advertises all of our regulars that show up their links to their channel or their websites. Kind of just like a way to say thank you to everybody for showing up and giving people a clickable link. On top of, we are trying to get our coffee shop up and getting some more exposure. So especially with new teas and new coffees that have been added, and just new stuff in general. Oh, you're doing okay. You've been painting some BattleTech. Right on, right on. We just not too long ago did a little bit of Alpha Strike. Mini Warmuch says he has a one-page rule set up on the tablet. So with the one-page rules, Mini Warmuch, as you know from last week, Ashley printed up ships and then painted one of mine pink. During the week, though, some of them were leaking resin. So a couple of them are getting cleaned up. I've got to make sure that, I don't know, the way they were printed, I don't want them to hold the resin, even though there's a weep, you designed a weep hole in it to bleed out the resin. But still, there was some inside, like one I had sitting down, and it was just, a puddle of like liquid that had come out of it. So I don't really want to paint a couple of them until I figure out what's what. Ashley's already started painting her ships for one-page rules, and so we'll see, because I want to take mine, and I was telling everybody else before you got here, I'm looking to do something with the engine to make like an engine effect as it's flying. One guy had it to where it was bluish, like plasma looking thing. So just something to do it. Battle Brothers versus Orc Marauders. There you go. Is that what your setup is on the table? And then, so your orcs, are they real orcs, or not real orcs? I mean, are they Warhammer orcs, or are they, different kind of orcs, or what kind of orcs are they? And if you're gonna do a fight like that, that would be kind of cool. Charles says he needs to get a rug for his floor that is not green or gray, something that the pieces would stand out on, so it makes it easier for him to find them. And he did find it, plus the extra right arm. Good. Yeah, it depends on what's on your floor. I kind of like having the wood floor. You can find it a little easier, but then it'll bounce. It's not like carpet. Mini Warmuch says just a typical orc army. Kai says he painted also Capellan March Militia green with red trim. Rostavon and Kincaid's Rangers green with red trim. Also they can. That's cool. You know what? Put some of your pictures up if you'd like, Kai, in our group, and share them. It's really kind of cool to see everybody's ideas on painting and their painting schemes. So if you want to share it, you're more than welcome to share them, and just stick them in there so we can take a look. All of our BattleTech stuff, for the most part, is done, other than some tanks. Clint did give me some 3D printed tanks, but I think actually the official 2 tanks I got out of salvage boxes, so I'll use those, because I just haven't had a chance yet to incorporate them in the fight. and I would like to. I think it would be fun. So many warm-up on your army. Is this a big army, or you're getting it up on the board there? Is it how many points or pieces is it on each side? And you'll have to let me know how the Battle Brothers rules work. As far as our tabletop, we still haven't finished that World War I game we put up. What is it, 2 weeks now? We haven't been able to get all the way through it yet. So, but that's okay. We got the week didn't start off so good, and it's gotten a little better. So, just got to take one day at a time. It is what it is, and work around whatever we got to, and take it from there. Hopefully everything's okay at my daughter's house. Ashley ran over to check on that. But like I said, always something, you guys. Just got to get up, keep going forward. And that's about it. Just weird, though, about the dog. So I might be saying that a few times just because it is interesting to have your pet for so long and then boom, you don't. So kind of makes it a little bit weird for that there. Minnie Warmont says he's going to use the Grimdark Future firefight rules and do some skirmish play. That'll work. Oh, see, that's coming up too much now. So pardon me, you guys, with the Nightbot thing. I'm trying to learn what to do with that. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I was trying to look at the page for that. I'll have to try to figure it out to where it's not coming up too much in the show and just only here or there. Are you back, Ash?
Yeah, I'm getting back.
All right. So Ashley's back, huh? But I guess as the week approaches, yay, new work week. Me and Charles were
I
kind of.
pulled the batteries.
What? Why were they going off?
They were just going off. The batteries were bad, I'm assuming.
Yeah, the battery. If one battery goes bad, it'll
set them all off.
Well, it'll give you a beepy mush, but
no, this was completely going off. So
all the alarms were going
all
off.
of them. So I just disconnected the ones I could reach. So Keegan said he'll go and get new batteries and change them all.
Yeah. Well, when one goes, it notifies the whole network in the house. So his campaign name, any warm-up says, is Blood on the Red Flats. There you go. Something interesting. We got to figure out with the Nightbot. It's posted kind of a little too much.
Okay, so we just need to change it then.
Yeah.
Because that one's set for what, every 10 minutes?
No. It's set for when there's comments.
So many comments.
And then 10 minutes after that comment, it'll pop up.
Huh.
So we're getting comments, obviously, but that's what's doing it. Minnie Wormut says he enjoys giving his small skirmish campaigns a title and a small background. Yeah, I mean, why not? Especially if it's skirmish. And titles to it are always a little bit fun. That's why we like to do, like, your missions or your scenarios in the books, because it just makes it a little bit more fun. You know what I mean? To especially if you got a title for it. You're in a hurry painting those.
These are just like a prime, so it doesn't matter if they're.
I wasn't complaining.
Don't worry about how I paint.
I'm not worried about how you paint. I was just saying, it's all good. It's okay. She's sometimes she gets just a little bit feisty.
Oh, my paint's gonna be better than yours anyway, so.
Okay. Always in competition. Always, always, always.
Always.
Let me see here. Don't have that camera's not up that you're working on, right?
No. I don't even think I have it plugged in. No, it's plugged in.
Well, hold on. Let's see if we can add Ashley's camera to it.
Down one.
There we go. Just trying to get it to there we go. All right, I'll let you explain that real quick while I go grab something. Here, Ash.
All right, Aaron's out in the living room. So what I basically am doing, I took the moot green from Citadel, primed it, and then I took. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here it is. I'm gonna butcher this transition paint and paint it over it, because that way it's got like a bluish green tint. I don't remember why I bought this, because I don't like the contrast paints. I always complained about it, but that's what, yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm priming, basically washed them real good, cured them from the printer, and then now basically not dry brushing, but priming with the moot, what is it, layer moot green from Citadel. If I don't drop it. So I don't know what other colors I'm going to put on. I know on these small ones, they have like this orb. I think I'm going to paint that red. Where's one of the small ones? So I think I'm going to paint that red. I believe it flies this way, because that's the hole for the stand. So I think I'm going to do gold in each of these like little sockets. But not quite sure yet. Yeah, that's the color I did, because that's too. This is way too dark. So I'm going to do something different with this one. I might take some of the speed paint. We have a green speed paint. I might use that as the contrast, I think. I'm trying to think. That, or take this moot green and make a wash with it. What do you guys think? Should I do a blue or a green contrast on him, because he's too dark? I don't know yet. Let's finish off with this guy. Yeah, that one was too dark, babe.
What?
That first one I did was way, way, way too dark.
Oh, okay.
So I think I'm going to have to do either like use the speed paint as a transition paint or a contrast paint, or make my own contrast paint. Because I don't think that same like bluish green that I've been using on these guys are going to work the same as on that darker color.
Well, on these here, I got to make sure the resin's cleaned up.
We'll have to grab the ones out of the bathroom because I washed them.
You got those washed already?
Yeah. They're already cured. I don't understand why they're leaking. Because none of mine are leaking and none of the others, just those two. So I don't know what went wrong on those.
I don't know. All I know is you can't paint over it. So I thought I'd wait. Plus, like I said, I want to see what I can do with that engine tutorial that guy was doing. Because he was actually working on the exact same ships. And a couple of these, I'm just going to take them all and wash them anyways.
Just take them and rewash.
I think it's better to run them under some soap and water. And
because I already did that right when they come out after I take them out of the wash, and that's all new wash. Oh, you know what? No, it wasn't. When I did those, that was all old wash. So I could probably go and throw them back into that wash.
Well, you just bought a bunch of that.
Yeah, I just changed it because I was going to go and print all those bases. But you said you want to try those in clear. So I stopped doing it. So.
Well, I just wanted to get the bases printed in clear. Just thought it would look better, like a flight stand, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. As long as the stands support the ships, it's okay. But Benny Moore had a good idea for. He said he likes giving his small little skirmish campaigns a title. That's a good idea too. That's what I really want, is just like a week off where I can actually get something done. Not a week off where I'm on call or, something to that effect, but just a week off.
Didn't you end up getting called when we were up in March to Victory too?
Yeah, I got called while I was out of town last week. Went out of town to do some hunting and stuff, and just, getting the phone blown up. I need to be able to have a chance to actually have a day off, but that's kind of the way the job goes. So if you have a day off, it's only, going to be a day off if nothing happens. So you got to hope nothing happens.
I think with these little guys, I'm going to just paint the base and the arms black, or the stands black.
Yep. Maybe we must have said blood on the red flats. That's what he's working on now. So really, we gotta
get some more games down.
We gotta finish the other one off. Oh boy, he's got a little story background to it. He says, Benny Worma says, on the sun-blasted red flats, an ancient high desert.
Yeah, well, that's AI'd.
Rich in iron dust and forgotten ruins.
Brian's not that smart.
War erupts, oh my God, between the disciplined Battle Brothers and the savage Orc Marauders. The Crimson Sands drink deeply of blood as both forces fight for dominance over a vital transit corridor as it's hidden.
And those are some big words. He definitely went and AI'd it.
Oh. That's pretty good little story background for it there. It gives you a background for the fight. And that's always cool. A little background on the fights works. So you're doing that now. I'd be interested to see how that works out when you're done with it then, Mini Wormut. So good idea, good idea. I was wondering if Mythos was going to make it by today. But I think he's working.
He ended up having to get called in, so I don't think he's even in his town.
Yeah. So anyways, you guys, we'll figure out some words that we can put in there for you to kind of get prompt up other people's channels and do that. You know, I think it'd just be kind of cool. As for us, Wormut says he's got no problem using AI. It's a big plus for tabletop miniature games.
Actually, it is. We've used AI a couple times. That's actually how we got our new logo, the little squirrel. It was
that was a designing. That's different. That's where you're putting concepts together.
Oh, what did we find? That was AI. That one mission that we were gonna do with the balloon. I thought.
Yeah, that's because you can have it make up missions, but the only problem with AI is sometimes it doesn't get the whole concept of what you're saying. Although it's interesting that it can put something together that blazingly quick, and yeah, it's pretty quick. And if you want to use it, use it.
So I don't have a problem with AI.
Well, not now. You have to wait till it takes over Terminator style.
Right. Terminator, iRobot. What other ones?
Then everybody will be saying, I can't believe this is happening. It'd be like, you guys didn't watch movies, did you? Especially when they name it. What was that? Is it the... Wormut says he recommends all tabletop miniature players to use it for their battles. It's better than just throwing the armies out and telling everyone this army will fight this army. So yeah, it does give you a background and something.
I mean, that's actually
a little
cool.
More attention getting, because also the background obviously helps with the story on the fight. So yeah, I agree with you on that, especially if it doesn't come up with something that's corny. Because I noticed with AI, sometimes you have to get to do something, it'll come up with something, you're like, huh? And so as long as it comes up with something good, you may as well. I mean, the only thing I see to AI as a drawback is people already don't use their imagination, and they're just going to really not use it now because AI will try to do it for them, as opposed to them
actually doing it. Yeah,
trying to figure out what they want and do a concept. But it would be very quick to get a little background story going, and I mean, you may as well, if you may as well. That's all I can say. It is a good idea there, Mini Wormut.
Good job, Brian.
However, we have been guilty of saying this army will fight this army. Generally, there's a scenario or a background to it. Exactly why the fight's going on. So for made-up battles, I think that's pretty good. I mean,
what?
Huh? Oh no, I just wondering if you were done or not. You were pretty quick with that there.
Just a base coat.
Don't mix up your...
I know, I've actually done that.
Move your coffee cup.
This is what I told
Chat GPT, yeah. There's so many AIs out there now. It's just you can use quite a bit. But I notice all these services have now incorporated AI, and they want you to pay them for something AI is going to do.
The title of champions is blood on the in 200 words or less.
This is what Mini Warmutt told ChatGPT. Make a future grimdark tabletop miniature skirmish campaign of the Battle Brothers versus the Orc Marauders. The battles will be in a high desert setting, 5 battles only. The title of the campaign is Blood on the Red Flats in 200 words or less. There you go. Sounds like it worked pretty well for you, sir. Pretty well. What you checking, Ash?
Oh, Keegan must have called right before Crystal tried calling. Itchy.
You're itchy, huh? Well, just getting to be longer days.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this guy. Because I painted him way too dark.
Repaint him?
No.
Why not? Well, is he a leader or what?
I'll make him a leader because he'll be painted differently than the rest of them. That's all I can do. Let go. This one. Oh, there's not really much to say today, is there?
Yeah, it's just been kind of a bummer week with the dog.
Yeah, that it has.
And kind of threw me off. So I'm not.
Charles says, only once have I used a scenario from a rule book. My imagination is a pretty good one.
Yeah, imagination is a good thing to have, Charles. We're glad you're back, Mini Warmutt. We didn't know you left.
Of course Brian left. Because he don't love us no more.
The Nightbot is doing it too much now. We'll have to figure it out a little bit later.
We'll have to have Mythos walk us through on how to.
No, it's not that. He did kind of let me know what to do, but it's just getting it to not do it so much. I mean, Wormwood says he had to take care of the grandchild. Yeah, that's cool. Grandchildren are fun. Have fun with them. That's what we do with ours today. Went out and just had a fun afternoon. Just fun.
An expensive fun afternoon.
Yeah, it's all good though. Still, it was fun.
Yeah, that it was. She loves carousels and the mall, so. But yeah, I'd say it's been a very long week for both of us.
And Mini Wormwood's still recovering from spinal injections.
Oh, that's right. That was what, Tuesday, right, Brian?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's got to be painful stuff.
Is it Tuesday or Thursday? One of those days. Whichever day was his birthday.
Yeah, I apologize. We didn't get a ton done. We are doing more though these days. So at least every week we've accomplished something.
Trying to at least.
So
depends if there's snow or whatnot, and if you have to go out or I get called into work.
Wormwood says he might go to work tomorrow. He's been down since the 9th. Well, take it easy though, man. You gotta be careful. Although I think sitting at home too much is boring, but you don't want to go back to work if you're, gonna make the issue worse. It's not any good that way. Oh.
Oh, wondering
What are you wondering?
if this color would even work on this.
Well, that's a nice thing of painting. If it doesn't work, you just...
Yeah, but I don't like my paint real thick. I think that's going to be too light. I'll have to wait until see how it dries on one side, basically, if I'm going to like it. Ugh.
Well, I think we'll go ahead and end the show early. Normally we go about 2 hours, but I'm tired and it's just been a long week and just not, I don't know, kind of running out of things I want to say.
So there wasn't really much we did today. We had a lot of grieving. So, but...
Yeah, Minnie Worman says they inject that steroid on the top of your messed up nerve in between your vertebrae and close to your spinal cord. Yeah, and hopefully it'll help you with whatever the issue is there, but they've got to try to get the issue fixed for you. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take off. I do appreciate you guys coming by. It always is a great end of the week and the beginning of the new week. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of...
out of it a little bit today.
Yeah. So I'll let Ashley here.
Yep. I'm taking my gloves off so I don't get paint everywhere.
Nah.
All right, guys. Until next week. Check out our website, gamerswithcoffee.shop, if you guys want some delicious coffee, or even our merch. All right, guys. Till next week. Oh, bye-bye.